A huge discovery was just made surrounding cops and crooks in Grand Theft Auto Online, and it really is disappointing that Rockstar so far truly haven't introduced this sort of update into the game. What's going on, guys? My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win, and in today's GTA Online video, not only are we going to be taking a look at that incredible finding, but we're also going to be talking about how Rockstar could implement that going forward. I mean, pretty much all the pieces are in the game, ready to go. They just haven't done anything with it. So the other day on the GTA forum site, someone ended up posting this video, and I'll actually just show it to you guys in its entirety, and then we'll go back over and we'll discuss what was seen. So let's take a look at this clip right now. So as you guys see there, our man Lucas7 Yoshi basically simulated him winning a mode, like a race or an adversary mode. And you guys can see there that he earned a handful of different tokens. The first one was Cops RP, followed by Crooks RP, Cops tokens. Then we had Crooks tokens again, and then Crooks tokens for a third time. That looks very similar to what we kind of see now when you end up completing like an adversary mode or something like that, and you're given RP and money. Except with this one in particular, it was Cops RP, Crooks RP, and then tokens for both. So the thing that's a little bit confusing here is, why would you maintain RP if this was specifically going to be just locked to an adversary mode or something along those lines? If you were going to be getting experience as a cop or a criminal, you'd think that'd be something that you could take and apply into free roam, maybe to potentially unlock various items in game. Or maybe it's something along the lines of Arena War or something like that, where you use it to earn, experience or RP. And then again, that translates into things that you can get in free roam. So just something to think about right there. I thought that was a very, very interesting find. And remember that this is not the first finding of cops and crooks stuff in Grand Theft Auto Online. There have been a ton of leftover files, like the cubed minigame that was supposed to arrive from the Cops and Crooks pack. We've done an entire video on this where we look at all the examples of leftover lighting sprites and leftover voice lines that Rockstar accidentally had in the game. And I guess no one will truly know why Cops and Crooks was never introduced the way it was. Whether Rockstar decided that it wasn't a fit for GTA Online, or maybe it was not the appropriate time to add something like that into Grand Theft Auto Online, I don't think we are going to know. Now, with this newest finding, we got some info from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2, who responded to that saying, that lines up with what I heard about how Cops and Crooks was going to be some sort of an adversary mode. I think it would have functioned the same as Arena War. To clarify, that's what I heard about the new Cops and Crooks mode. The old one from pre-release would have been an instanced version of free mode. So I actually thought the Arena War stuff was kind of cool. And I could see how Rockstar could do this in Grand Theft Auto Online, because I think one of their biggest holdups for why they haven't introduced it in the game is because at the end of the day, our Grand Theft Auto Online characters are criminals. So it would honestly make no sense for us to be a good guy and for us to be the cop. However, if it was under a fake or role-playing scenario, like if we were to be cops in a movie or crooks in a movie, think Solomon Richards, think Michael DeSanta, that could work really well. And it could almost be its own version of Arena War. Instead of doing the stuff, obviously, in the arena, we're doing stuff in the movie studio, and we earn like the same type of RP for being a cops and a crook. And there could be different branches of rewards. Rewards that you get for being a crook, rewards that you get for successfully being a cop, so on and so on. At least for me, that would be better than an adversary mode, because the adversary modes usually tend to die out very, very quickly. I mean, Rockstar have tried to do various adversary modes that are like Cops and Crooks. I mean, just think of the recent Vespucci Job and Vespucci Job Remix that they introduced in the game. That has a Cops and Crooks aspect to it, but yet it's still not really all that often played, because adversary modes typically fall into that category. Now, the old Cops and Crooks was going to be a version of free mode. This was like beta Grand Theft Auto Online, where you would literally have almost a sort of factions, Cops and Crooks. And that would have been completely different from the version we see right now, where our characters are basically just petty criminals. We do heists, we do stuff like that. There's no way to be a cop and it involved like motorcycle gangs and stuff like that. So we probably got some of it built into future updates. I mean, think of the Bikers DLC, think of stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that version of Grand Theft Auto Online never came out. Now, there was more follow-up to this entire thing with the man who actually posted it, Lucas7Yoshi, saying, I mean, kind of like an alternative free mode type in a way. The lines in mission.xml were all basically free mode, it sounded like. Although it is possible I entirely misinterpreted it. And he said that would have been the old version of Cops and Crooks from pre-release times. The new one would have worked similar to Arena War. So if Rockstar does this going forward, which I do think would be a popular DLC theme, I mean, just look at the RP and role-playing scenarios out there. A lot of it involves, law enforcement, cops and crooks, EMS, fire department. Even not on the role-play side of things, some of the most popular mods that you can install for single-player happen to be police cars and EMS vehicles and fire department outfits. All that sort of stuff players are interested in. I think that would be incredibly popular, but I do think Rockstar would make it work similar to Arena War, where it would be predefined in this one area. Again, think Solomon Richards. It's kind of what we covered in a previous video, how it would sort of be locked into the movie studio and making movies and whatnot. That way we can still maintain our bad guy aspect even if we play as a cop. This definitely gives us something to think about as we move forward, but I certainly would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below, or better yet, over on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. What would you think of a Cops and Crooks DLC theme in GTA Online? And honestly, how do you think it would work? Or would you want Rockstar to go in an entirely different direction and ignore the Arena War side of things? Because I know that wasn't everyone's favorite update. I know for a fact that Rockstar's not going to be able to make everyone happy if they do end up going down this route. Do you think it would be similar to Arena War? Do you think it would be like the beta version of Grand Theft Auto Online, where we ended up seeing it more as like a free mode, factions type of thing? Again, let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.